class, this is Homework Help with page 103 and 104. So start by reading the example. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. And let's see here. Let's go ahead, and it says to graph Carmen's function. So we're dealing with a purchase of a new bicycle, and Carmen's data is right here. So her initial amount would be $200, and then each week it looks like she's paying off $50. So we're going to continue to graph that. And week 4, it's all paid off. So connect that with a nice straight line. And then you can go ahead and compare that now and look at which line is steeper. And you see that Carmen's line is steeper than Sam's. So you'd say Carmen's line is steeper than Sam's. Okay? And you could explain that the slope is steeper there. If you look at question 2, how does the graph show the rate of change is negative? So it shows that the rate of change is negative because both of these lines are decreasing. So as the weeks increase, the amount owed is decreasing, and you'd want to explain that there. So you could say that both lines decrease. Because, I'm going to abbreviate here, because the amount of money decreases. So amount of money owed decreases. Suppose Sam decides to pay for his bicycle in 2 equal weekly payments. So basically, instead of, right now Sam is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 payments. So instead of doing 5 payments of $25, we're going to go ahead and pay off that bicycle, which was $125, in 2 payments. So right now, Sam is doing 5 payments, and he's decreasing by $25 each month. So negative 25 is Sam's current slope. If I do this and I divide 125 by 2, that means that Sam's going to pay off $62.50 for those 2 weeks. So basically, Sam's slope would go from 25 to $62.50. Okay? All right, so let's go to the next page here. And question number 4. So Hector wants to buy a new computer monitor. The prices and payment options are different at 2 stores. Which store has a greater monthly payment is what we're looking for, and then we're going to explain that as well. Okay? So it says that the price on plan A is $250, and you would pay $100 at the time of purchase, and then pay $50 a month until it's paid for. Versus if you look store B, here's the initial amount, $175 versus $250. And then if you look for each week, it's decreasing by $25. So $25 per month then. So if you look, store A has a greater monthly payment, and you would want to explain that, the greater payment in store A is up front. And then store B, though, has a rate of change of only $25. So if you're looking for the greater monthly payment, think about which one you would choose and why, and that's what you're going to explain here. Okay? Moving on to number 5. So if you look, we're comparing here. So both are taking a trip of a 200-mile road trip, and they're driving at speeds shown down below here. So which driver has the greatest rate of change, and what does this mean in context of the problem? So you're comparing right here, and if you look for 1 hour, it looks like Adam's speed is a little bit more. So we're going to explain that Adam has the greater rate of change. And in context of the problem, we would say that basically this means that he's driving faster. Okay, has a greater rate of change, so he's driving faster. Say he is driving faster here. And on the last problem, let me scroll one more time, guys. Now it says, look at the graphs in problems 4 and 5. Okay. Which graphs have a positive rate of change? Which graphs have a negative rate of change? And explain how we found our answer. So if you look back at problem number 4, we know that that rate of change is decreasing. So we would say that problem number 4 has a negative slope or negative rate of change. I'm going to abbreviate here. So problem 4 is negative. And you'd explain that here. And then problem number 5, if you look, since the speed is, or distance in miles driven are increasing, we're looking at speed here, that would be a positive slope because both graphs are going up, and you would explain why it's positive here. All right, guys, thanks. Hopefully this helps.